complete turmoil right now. And the Biden circle was already small, and it's become, in the face of crisis, even smaller. And I think there was, incredibly, my reporting suggests that there was not an immediate recognition among the Biden inner circle of how serious the fallout was from the debate. And they have only sort of finally come to recognize it, a few days later.
Well, you had an unbelievably memorable headline in Axios yesterday, which was freaking, we're not on cable, so I can say this, freaking the fuck out, turmoil in the White House over Biden. My understanding is that Jill Biden is really the force here. She is the one urging him to stay in the race, along with his son, Hunter, who apparently is joining now for all of these meetings. Are there any key figures in that inner circle urging him to step down?
I'm not aware of any key figures in the inner circle urging him to step.
So Glenn Greenwald has a gift for summing things up. He says somehow the vast majority of Americans knew and said so in poll after poll, year after year, that Joe Biden was in cognitive decline and lacked the capacity to do the job of president. The only ones who didn't know were the media, who were kept in the dark and thus feel betrayed. And so we've got a reporter here from CNN, Jill Filipovic. Part of the Biden must go story has been huge because many commentators, voters, and members of the press feel angry and betrayed. We largely trusted Biden's team when they insisted he was fine. Why would you trust Biden's team insisting he was fine when the evidence right in front of you was that he was not fine? The debate made clear he's not fine. Many of us felt some combination of pity for Biden and fear for the future. Now I think there's rising resentment at being had. The Biden team could do a full weekend at Bernie's, or they could send 3 toddlers in a trench coat to the next debate, and I'll still vote for Joe Biden over Donald Trump. Journalists have looked into the question of how Biden's age is impacting his abilities, reported on how voters are worried about it. They've been accused of making up a non-issue, of being ableist, of facilitating a Trump win. Biden's team has made him available for fewer interviews than any president since Reagan. I think some journalists learned the lesson of the But Her emails disaster with regard to Hillary Clinton and have tried to moderate on the age question, looking more deeply at the existential threat that Donald Trump poses. Now the age issue is fully out in the open and undeniable.